I think I'm gonna have to speak a little loud. And I'm gonna move this down a bit. Those are my stats, I'm pretty sure. I just updated this yesterday, so let's see, VPIP. This is second line I'm kind of concerned about. I think this is a full high rake. People don't really open the button enough. This is a full 2. I'm just gonna play 2 tables. I tried 3 tables, it's too small and it's a little too fast, so I just like 2 for now, getting back into the game. So C-bet, full C-bet, turn C-bet, check raise flop, yeah, and aggression factor, right? Total AF, tensions, attempt to steal. I think this is a fold too. He does fold a lot, 3 bets. I'm not gonna 3 bet this, I'm just gonna. Right now I'm winning at like 7.5 big blinds per 100, but I'm paying so much rake, and I didn't get a rake back deal. See, here I'm gonna check raise, hoping he's gonna bet all his strong hands. He'll call, and then I'll be able to build the pot. Versus under the gun, this guy seems to be playing too many hands, so it's easy 3 bet, standard 3 bet. I could check raise here again, but like, what does he? He might bet jacks and 10s on the turn. I don't know, but he's not gonna call a check raise anyways. But look at the rake. I paid 116 bucks, and I'm only 80 bucks in profit. I'm winning at a decent rate, or at a win rate, like 7.5 big blinds. As you can see, I first started off 6 buy-ins down, and I came back 14 buy-ins up to 8 total buy-ins. Was that 8? Yeah. And now I've been pretty much consolidating, breaking even for the last 2/3 of the total hands. Pretty much I played over 11,000. Last week was a good week. I played about 12 hours total. I take Sundays and Mondays off. I think this is a call, I guess. I'll call this 2. It could be a fold, right? Versus this tight guy. This might be a fold. But yeah, last week I played hours. Played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, not Monday, sorry. Who cares? Why am I talking about this? Okay, let's just go to here. Playing pokers. There you go. Just gonna check this. I can see betting making sense. I mean, I got 2 overs to like this 7x. They should be betting King X most of the time on the flop, and like Ace High could be a good here. I could also get called by like flush draws or random floats. And also, like, is my hand good enough to check call here? Right? If it's not good enough to check call, I think it just makes sense to turn it into a bluff. But yeah, I expect him to check down Ace Highs. Should be betting flop as a bluff, either as the C-better or the guy last to act in position. People don't defend enough versus opens, versus small buy opens in the big blind, so I just open any 2 cards unless I see that they're a fish. I'm going to turn this into a bluff. High rate game. I pretty much 2.5x from everywhere except for under the gun. Under the gun I play about a 13% range. I'll show you my ranges real quick. Even they're a little looser than this, but here's under the gun. They're a little looser. I play all suited aces, all suited broadways, and then this range pretty much. Let's hijack. I forget where I got these range off of pokercoaching.com, I believe. Seem pretty standard. 27, 47. I open any 2 suited on the button unless I know it's like a fish. except for like 7 deuce suited and 7-3 suited, 6 deuce suited, stuff like that. Like this pretty much. I don't open these. That's pretty much. And then it's pretty much a 3-better fold strategy unless I see like a mark in the blinds, like a fish. So yeah, that's that. This is a fold. I guess I call here. I can 3-bet. I think he just plays better as a call. Keep this guy's range wide. This guy folds 75% to 3-bets, only 135 hands. Pre-flop raise on the button, 22. Wow. Usually, should I 4x, 5x it? This guy's probably gonna call a lot with like his set mining hand, so I might as well just make it 5x. Does fold a lot to 3-bets and then not a lot to C-bets. I think that's standard, eh? About 50-ish fold to C-bet. It's between 40 and 60, I know that. I'm gonna guess. Is the music too loud? I'm gonna lower the music because I feel like my voice is too loud and I don't want to speak up. So I'll just, yeah, bring it down a bit. I'm just listening to, like, I usually don't listen to this type of music. It's just, I want to listen to like some relaxing type of music. Just something to entertain my mind, but not something I really focus on too much. 3-bet, I guess. Could this be a flat? Guess can't go wrong with 3-betting. We'll call this like a quarter stack or 40% stack. This cold 4-bet is just always the nuts. People don't 4-bet at all at these stakes. If I would have flatted, he would have re-raised, and then I would have been like, I'm really playing tight at a position. I think that's what I'm doing wrong. That's why I'm playing too much, or paying too much rake, I should say. Like this, I'm gonna fold. The mistakes I've been doing is like I've been trying to like, this could potentially be an open. I only like opening it if there's marks here. This guy's behind me, so I'm just gonna fold it. My mistake I've been doing is been trying to like lean towards like GTO ranges, right? Defending the big blind, but like too wide in like high rate games. So 3-bet, he folds. So far 5 out of 5 to 3-bet. So is there a reason not to do this? There's a short stacker, but these guys look tight, so okay. He is half stacked though. It's not the best hand to turn into a 3-bet bluff. But he's folding a lot. I'm definitely gonna bet this for protection. He should have a lot of broadways. Some flush draws. He might even float with ace high. So I'm actually gonna size this up about here, just like as an exploit. This guy seems tight, but this hand's too good not to 3-bet. Usually I'd make it 12, but since he's tight and short stack, I make it 11. I feel like he's just gonna fold if he doesn't want to continue, and then the price is kind of irrelevant to him. I'm just fold equity is fold equity here. I could have maybe just made it 10. I don't really have like a set strategy. I really adapt to the situations type thing at these stakes. I don't know if that's good or bad, like, cause just I feel like I don't really have a solid foundation in my game. More of like a like a micro stake / live player, like less so like a GTO. Queen bet here for value, yeah, not two-way, weak. Yeah, we'll get called by better 8x in pairs, so. I guess you could say I'm like an intuitional player. Intuitional player. Just folding that. So, I haven't eaten anything today. It's 4 o'clock already. I fast, so I'm gonna play about. The games are good at like. They're busier at like 3:30 to 5, and then at like 6 o'clock there'll be only like 30 people on. Right now there's 70, so it's important to just play earlier on in the day. Versus a cutoff. This is a standard raise, I think. I don't really get broadways to fold or pocket pairs. I'm behind ace queen, ace king probably too. He does have like some suited aces, maybe some. I think you would bet 7 and 8 on the flop, but you can have like queen 8, queen check. I'm gonna call one. He folds to so many 3 bets, 91. He's got small pocket pair a lot. I don't think he's gonna value bet it, but he can have a lot of just random floats like 6, 7 or queen, king, queen. That's what I said. Definitely gonna check this versus this tight guy. He died. See, I'm gonna actually 3x here because these guys. This guy looks weak. This guy's not even full stack. What do I do here? It's just a guy that doesn't want to play his hand. Do they ever do this with ace queen? 6 small pocket pairs. Like, why would you do that with tens or kings? You're afraid of the ace. I think that's a bad hand because I just invested 3 in the pot and that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold versus this tight guy. He's got some two pairs sets and queen 8 suited maybe. I don't know if that's a nitty fold, but yeah, versus this guy, I'm gonna fold. All right, so that should have been a fold with king queen or ace king. I mean, I just feel like that's like medium pocket pairs and like. Ace king, maybe queens. I don't think it's ever aces. Sucks for this, but. Yeah, it sucks when you win a bunch of hands on the table. You get up like 130 big blinds or something like that, and then you lose 150 big blind stack to someone like that, or your whole stack. It's like, why couldn't that happen to my other table where I was just in for my original blind? I'm just gonna bet to deny equity, and I've got the ace of clubs. There's a lot of nice turn cards. So blind versus blind. I'm not going to get involved with this. It's just a short stacker. Even though I think they overfold, probably not likely to overfold if he's a short stacker. Kind of want to 4x this. He's probably just going to play his cards. If he has 2 pretty cards, he's going to continue, regardless of the price, I think. 2 pretty cards, 2 good-looking cards. guess this is a call even though it's tight. Oh, it's only 12 hands, so quite tempting to check raise there. Should be checking back ace highs and then kind of have the 2 overs to like his pocket 9s, 10s, and all that. There you go. See, like I'm gonna steal versus this guy. Even though it's only 14 hands. Doesn't see bet a lot. 3-bet pots. Fuck, he see bets a lot in 3-bet pots, eh? 3-bet by position is kind of consistent. I'm just gonna fold since it's so big. It's tempting. I wouldn't really check raise there with a set. I don't want to check call out of position. Since this guy looks like a mark, like a station. I wouldn't do that at the higher stakes. Just a lot of these players in this pool, you know, they don't pretty much pay attention to that stuff. There's so many players in the pool. I could check this flop back actually. That's the weakest king I'll open there from the hijacker was. I would have king 9 suited. Tempting. So many nasty turns. That one's a good one. I will bet some sort of ace high or something. Call or 6x, 7x. 9x, probably not 9x. I don't really have a straight draw. I'm gonna fold this, fold that. Yeah, so today I'm only gonna play about just a little over an hour. I'm not gonna open that versus this guy. I guess we'll tell by the length of the video, right? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that right in the mic. I'm gonna have to change my habits up. Okay, this music's kind of putting me to sleep. Some sort of other chill step playlist, a little more upbeat, would be nice. Any music that's like kind of chill and then that has no lyrics. Kind of want to 3-bet that. Fold 3-bet 72%. Versus UTG. I'd rather 3-bet it than flat it. 64% C-bets. Ace high flop. Okay. C betting that. Especially since I have 2 overcards to the second pair. And I block his what, ace 10, ace queen. He probably re-raises ace queen. Maybe not though, they're passive pre-flop. Okay, see bet, right? 2 overs, backdoor flush draw. I think I will get called by ace highs there. So does that mean I have to turn my hand into a bluff for streets? Ace 5, ace 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. Just folding this. There's not that many draws. Guess I'm folding this. If I'm bet folding there, does that mean it's bad? Just fold a lot C bet, so just check this back and go turn river. It's not really a true 3 street hand that. Like a station, doesn't fold to C bet. Maybe I should tighten up here. Flat this. This guy's squeeze happy. Only 150 hands. Guess I'll just fold this. Is that crazy? I feel like a net. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything against this guy with this hand. It's just my right. It's so weird. Just my right hand's freezing. Oh my god. I don't get it. So I want to see a jack. Okay. Do we even complete this if it goes lip and blip? Call. No way. Call here too, I guess. Let this guy tag along. Fold. Just because this is a junkier hand, I'm not gonna open this. Could get like 5, 6s, 7s. Fold here. Just Jack 10. I block. Block ace king, ace queen, queen jack, queen jack. Not sure. I go for a check there or a bet. The thing with the small pocket pairs, even if I check flop and then bet turn, they're probably gonna fold. Anyway, so I can kind of go for like a delayed C bet. Sometimes though they just call wider when if you don't C bet. So. I'm C betting this because I think he's got some pocket pairs here that I just want to start applying pressure to. I can potentially get like ace jack to fold and like ace queen, but let's see here, check raise flop. A lot of the time I'll flip this hand. I don't know if I should bet the turn there, as if I have like queen jack. So you can have ace 10, you can have king 10, queen 10. What else? Some sort of ace jack maybe. I'm gonna go for a raise fold here. You could also have like 10-9, like full houses and sets. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, 10-9, jack 10, 9s and 8s. I'm okay with my raise fold over there, I think. Hands that I'm not 100. Come on, hurry up. So I can check. Come on. There you go. Thank you. Now I can. Hands that I think I play well, but a little uncertain. I say good hands. Donk. I'll actually raise this because he plays a lot of hands. He can call with worse 8x and draws and 6x. So I will raise that. I hope that guy didn't have queen jack. And he overplayed it. Actually, in limp pot, I usually just lead out. Should I? Is there a point to leading out now? Sure, you could call a bunch of worse hands, I guess. Flush draws and like jack 10. Get some value versus those. Call. There you go. So now I can squeeze. He is tight, but he folds 80% to 3 bets over 1,000 hands. So this guy folds a lot, a decent amount. So weird. Okay, I'm just gonna check here again because I don't think I can get called by much worse. I guess he does have some pair like king jack, king queen, and jack 10 and stuff like that that can call. Maybe ace 9, ace 8 suited. I'll go with really just getting called by worse aces and like king jack, queen jack, or king jack, king queen, king queen. seems tight. It's a shame, eh? Let's see here. So we got about a 3 SPR. I'm going to bet this, and then I think I'm gonna size up. I could still have like jacks, queens, kings, ace 10 suited, jack 10 suited, king 10 suited, queen 10 suited, flush shots that I kind of block. I'm gonna continue here. It's a good scare card to his 9x and some of his weaker jack x. Pick up. I've got 7 high. I picked up equity and I've got fold equity, I believe, on that turn. So yeah, I'll continue there with a weak flush draw. What sort of flush draws that are better than me float there, like the ace high flush draws and stuff? I don't think that tight guy folds over pairs to 1 bet on the flop like that. So this guy plays a lot on hands. Come on, weak player. Okay, good. Good. I can flat this in position because this guy, even though he's not deep, this guy gonna squeeze. He's not even deep. I'm out of position. I'm getting like 3 to 1 with the suited ace. The pot's gonna be a good 30, which is like 1.5 SPR. I'm just gonna fold this. Kind of gross. He doesn't really 3-bet too much from the button though, so I'm just gonna flop a pair of aces and be like win a small pot, or I'll be in the really awkward spot where you flop a flush draw when it was suited cards like 10% of the time. Same with connectors. You flop a straight draw 10% of the time. Guess I'll just 3-bet this like flat. I'm gonna play way more 3-bet or fold. That way I pay less rake, and in the future I'll be. That way my strategy will also be so much tighter and easier to understand. Plus I'll be able to add another table once I figure it out. Way more 3-bet or folds. I don't get pocket pairs to fold here. I'm just gonna 2.5x versus this tight looking guy. Thought about it for a while, eh? Do I fold out better ace? I'm going to, I guess, check here. I guess in doubt, I'm just gonna bet small. I don't know. He's not gonna fold, obviously, his over pairs, but he can fold maybe ace king, ace jack, ace queen, ace 10, stuff like that. Plus I could stand the check raise, I think. Would suck though, eh? Like, cause whenever you check raises, there's probably usually a nut flush or 2 pair or a set. So we fold there. This guy, I think this looks better than actually his here. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I want to be 3-bet or fold more. He doesn't steal a lot, like 5% steal. I guess I'll fold suited connectors. That seems tight. To a 4x though. It was 4x, I believe. It was at least 3x. My brain just went, ooh, that's a big raise. Okay, and then I looked at the stats. What? Do I need to wear a glove on my right hand? This is so weird. Why is my right hand? Ooh. My left side of my body's hot. My right hand is cold. There's no fan or anything. Weird. Anyways, back to the game. this. So it's pretty just one hand that I butchered. That ace king pre-flop. I just feel like that's never aces, so I'm either like flipping or dominating. Maybe on like a Friday or Saturday night that's a call, but then like during like the week it's not, because people are less likely to be drunk or something like that. This could be a raise. This guy's tight. This guy's bad. This guy. I'm gonna actually go widen my range here a little bit. Don't mind playing in position versus this guy. He doesn't fold a lot to c-bet, so I'm gonna size up here. Because meaning his calling range is wider, so I could size up to get him to fold more, since he's weaker on the turn because he doesn't fold the flop. Allows me to build the pot too. I think when you bet big, like small on the flop, then big on the turn, they're more likely to put you on top pair than a flush draw. I don't know, maybe I'm just talking cuckoo. So you can have a lot of worse king X and draws, so Mr. Chickenhead that listens to headphones. What the songs you listen to, like the chicken dance one? What are the like cheesy chicken songs? Old MacDonald Had a Farm? What am I talking about right now? That's a little bit better than that guitar music. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn my desk, convert it to a stand-up desk, and get that blood pumping here. There you go. Oh, that's better. Ooh. I've been sitting too long. Yeah, some stretches here. What is this? What the hell happened here? Oh, it's a limp pot. He bets. I'm just gonna fold this, I guess, even though it's ace high. Versus a limper, I'm just gonna fold that. He's gonna have better ace highs and stuff, so maybe, or stronger than that because he's passive. Does steal a lot. I'm not gonna 3-bet this. I'm just looking at the stats for future. This is the guy, okay, who c-bets a lot in 3-bet pots. He bet like 3/4 in a 3-bet pot. That's not standard, 3-bet pots. It's always like a third or a quarter pot bet. So my general like strategy is whenever I c-bet out of position, I either do like half pot or 3/4, and then whenever I'm in position, I do a third pot or 2/3. These are all flop sizings, and then I am gonna bet this the nut flush. He called from the big blind, so he can have a lot of just junk. I don't mind him folding. Can I turn this into a bluff now? This connects with his calling range so much though. What was I gonna say? Yeah, on the turn, I'm gonna start working on overbetting. Doesn't fold 3 bets, so I can do this for value. I'm going to bet this. Obviously straight, blocking so many flushes. It's gonna put me on a busted flush draw probably. I'm obviously betting a straight there. This doesn't really matter what he called. Oh, he's turned to set. Glad I didn't bet that. That's a call on the river, I guess, with a diamond. I could be betting like King Jack, King 10. maybe a busted draw, a flush draw. So yeah, I think he played it fine. Hope I'm speaking loud enough. I don't want to yell, but it doesn't really matter. It's kind of my first video, so it's irrelevant. I just want to get in the habit of talking while I play to explain not all my thought process, but some of it. Obviously not folding this. He c-bets not a lot, so that's kind of scary, but I can't fold second pair. This guy's tight. I'm gonna fold this. It's scary when he bets the flop small. It's usually like a weaker king or like, yeah, queen X. I'm just gonna bet fold here. Come on, put me on jack 10. Also, I don't know when to donk turns. Is it like when a card hits my range so well and I expect him not to bluff, right? That's my thinking anyways. I'm not gonna do anything here. Can I flat this? Yeah. I think he can't go wrong with folding like deuces through 4s and 5s like that out of position. High rate game, and whenever you do hit your set, you're probably not going to get paid off too often because his range is so wide. Wow, this is king 6 suited plus. I don't know why I opened this. I didn't even look. At least he was tight and they kind of look like regs, so okay. Not the worst open. I don't know why I'm still here. Didn't even look at my hand, I was just looking at him, his stats. C-bets a lot in 3-bet pots. He's not really C-bet happy. I thought about 4-betting him, but he doesn't really fold a lot to 3-bets. I don't have that many hands on him now. 3-bet by position. Only twice. I can't fold. I'm gonna call one pair. This could be a flat or a 3-bet. He has to expect me to check raise flop with sets. Do I really want to just turn this into a bluff? He doesn't c-bet a lot. I'm not going to do anything crazy here. I feel like I'm just handing money out when I'm doing that. Calling a 3-bet out of position, calling flop, and then just folding turn. Feels tight. It feels like I'm throwing money away. I would probably check raise my sets of like 8s and 10s. And 10-8 suited. I wouldn't have 10-8 suited. I rarely called there with 10-9 suited. So it's like, do I turn any of my made hands into a bluff on the turn there? Strange. Not really sure. It's gonna mark it down, but I'll 50% of hands, eh? I'm gonna play this, yeah. This guy better not squeeze. Call this in position. Oh yeah, folding that. I'm gonna float here with like blocking king queen, king jack, backdoor flush draw. Kind of sucks, eh? What do I do? Still ahead of a bunch of just random crap. He plays 50% of hands. Ugh. Can I get like 7x to call 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks? I could have a busted flush draw in his eyes. Checking this back. Check raises. Give me a break, eh? Yeah, once the board pairs here, I'm gonna call. Money station, I feel like I'm just giving money away. I should bet the river with the queen, right? I mean, I expect him to bet the river with king x. He's probably not gonna check raise his busted flush draws, I don't think. Hmm. 40% steal. Pre-flop raise from the button 22. That's 22%, but he sometimes folds still, right? Like I have a 47% button opening range, but I'm not going to use that whole 47% because the people before me sometimes raise, right? So in reality, that number for me is going to show up to be like what, 35, 40%, something like that. I'm going to do all suited aces under the gun. Dude. I'm just gonna fold this. This guy's short stack. I don't even think that's a standard call, eh? Cut off versus button. Out of position. 3-bet. Excuse me. So you should be 3-betting ace king. What is that? 9, 8. Check raise. That's so gross. I guess I'm just gonna check this. Check call, I guess. Let him bluff if he has bluffs. Okay. Am I gonna fold this? Nah, they could have like Jack 10, King, Queen 10, Queen 8, Jack 8. Maybe Ace, King, Queen. 7, 8 suited, okay. Nice to see that he folds the C-bets. This guy, yeah, versus 2 fishes, I'm not gonna C-bet the sweat flop, even though this is a nice hand to C-bet, right? Jack high, backdoor flush draw, overcards. Maybe I should C-bet there. Will they fold random ace highs? call this, I guess. Is this a station you move? I don't think I could value bet this. Like, there's not much 9x, 9 of clubs, king x, probably not gonna call. I'm just gonna check this. I lose the queen and the ace, the jack. So I'm playing this out of position versus him. Just turn this into a bluff. Folding 90%. Stealing enough of the time. Wow, a third. Small sample, but I guess I should have just called pre. I don't know. I'll play this out of position. The frig, you just check. You check 10x all the way, or you check the straight on the turn? Whatever. That's tight. Weird. In my opinion, that is weird. I know it's your opinion. You just said it, man. In my opinion. Oh, no, yeah. I know. Some check raise so far, so let's see bets. Yeah, it's just too dry not to see bet there. What's going on here? Dust pull. Let me turn this into a 3-bet bluff. It's a little wide, obviously. But this guy seems like he's spazzing a lot. Pre-flop. Kind of want to jam this. So he's capable of 4-betting here. Pre-flop 4-betting. 2 out of 5. 3-bet. I hate these pop-ups, man. Cut off button. check this? But I can't really call a bet in the turn. Being 3 to 1. I think this is just a fold or a jam, eh? I kind of want to jam versus these stacks. There's already 18, but I'm like way ahead or flipping versus them. So yeah, no, actually, probably no fold equity. Not a bad hand to check raise with, I guess. Since we don't pick up any equity, I'm just going to give up here. I continue on an 8. I don't think he's folding 7x now, or obviously Jack X. He called a check raise. Weird. I could have like 7-5, probably ace jack, and then like 5 7s. Guess I'm just gonna fold this. That's a little too loose, I think. Nope, unless they're really tight. so under bluffed, and I don't think there's a point in calling or even turning this into a 4-bet bluff. So. I'm just gonna call here with this guy here. Two reggish looking people. I think I'm gonna have to call two here. Oh, never mind. I think this is a fold then. What is that, man? Guess I call. Pocket five me. Ugh, God. Do you think he turns his broadways into a bluff there? I don't know. Okay, I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go eat next. Sometimes this software screws up. See, I said all hands, and this one from blue or from white to blue, all cash. See, if it goes white, stay there. I don't know why it does that. Whether I click that button or I don't click on it. What are you doing? This is like unacceptable. Nonsense. Gotta watch it. What the dude? What are you doing? There. Stay there. Thank you. Thank you. Just had to click it 3-4 times. So, pretty much a dull session. I just butchered the one hand, I think. Might have made a whole bunch of little mistakes here and there, but I know I just butchered one hand. I played about 400 hands. I think that's like an hour about. Just under. Just over an hour. Okay, I'm happy with that. I get about 360 hands an hour, I think it is. Where is it? I think it's basic. Tell me hands per hour. In December, I played 24 hours. Hands 1, hands, where's hands per hour? Yeah. Maybe it's in the statistics. Hands per hour, where are you? Hands per hour right here. 370 about. I'm due for another upswing, I think. Obviously it's not a big sample, but alright. Let's just take a quick look at my big losses and wins. I think it's safe to say nothing really went my way in terms of making stacks. Like, I did not flop sets, I didn't really flop top pairs and get paid off at all, nothing. I got aces and then I just got a fold on the flop. Nothing went my way today. This was bad, I'll admit, for sure. I just invested 3 big blinds and I called the, what was the whole 100 big blind stack. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know, that's pretty, I'm pretty sure that's a fold just because of variance. And then this hand too, he must have just had, I doubt I got bluffed off here. And I don't think he would do, so he checked min raises, yeah. What is this, like Jack 10, 10, 9, pocket 10s. Queen 10, maybe ace 10. So he min raises. Maybe he's going for a double check raise here. What am I getting called by worse when I do this? Like ace 10, king 10, queen 10. Potentially ace jack, king jack, queen jack. So I like my raise fold here, eh? Especially since I've gotten the nut straight. So yeah, I think he'll call for this price too, like a 3x. So yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate, I guess. So overall, I'd say I played like a B, my B game, I'd say. Alright, that's enough for this video. I'm just yapping now.